Today, let's talk about the inside of my Ram 1500. So I've got a 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn, and I'm taking a long trip this weekend, and I want to be able to have a couple spots on the dash to be able to put my phone. You guys know, in these trucks, I mean, you got plenty of room right here. Usually this is where my phone will just chill. Usually it's plugged in, right? So it's here, but you can see I got crap, and some of this crap is usually actually up here. But you run out of room quick, especially once I'm gonna have my wife, my kids, all their crap's gonna be in here too. It gets to be a hot mess. And sometimes I like to have my phone, or what I would like to have is just kind of my phone right here so I can see it. If a message pops up or something while I'm driving, you know, it's kind of right in my field of visibility. I'm not taking my head and going like this, trying to grab my phone and look at it. So it'll be a lot safer, and it's going to look a lot better and be a lot more functional, easier to use, easier to touch. Now for these phone mounts, I ended up deciding to go with bulletpoint mounting solutions. I went with bulletpoint just because made in America, they looked really cool. Some of the cheaper stuff you can buy on Amazon, it just didn't look as nice or look as cool. So this one's all metal. I think it's got carbon fiber on it. I actually bought this setup months ago, and I've just been too busy to put it on. So figure we've got this big trip coming this weekend. Let's freaking get this thing installed. All right, so here is all the different boxes that came with this here. And you can see here, these guys are located out of Toledo, Ohio. So pretty close to us here in Metro Detroit, just maybe an hour drive or so. All right, so here is all the stuff unboxed. I wanted to point out just how nice all the packaging is, all these little inserts for everything to fit into, just freaking beautifully. Oh, there's my wife's taking off in our 25 Charger Daytona. We got some videos on this car. This is a full electric car, 670 horsepower, 11.5 second in the quarter mile, and I think 3.5-ish or 3.3-ish seconds, 0 to 60. So thing is freaking huge, almost 6,000 pounds. You never know it. Huge brakes, huge back seat. Really like that car. Sorry, getting back to it. So you can see here we got a couple different mounts depending on if you have the bigger screen, which we do in the 25s, versus the smaller screens for some of the lower end trucks. And we got a couple different mounts for the phones, of course, all that good stuff. You can see the carbon fiber arms over here. I opted for red carbon fiber. There is a bunch of different colors, blue and black, maybe some others as well. So they even gave me in here a freaking coffee cup. So I think when I made the order, you got a free coffee cup or something at the time. So yeah, this thing pretty nice. I'll probably end up using that. So pretty cool. Now I'm looking here at the instructions. They do look pretty simple. They give you some pictures and stuff to go off of. Pretty cool. And they even give us all the tools that we need. So we got, you know, screwdriver, a wrench, you know, some other tools. So it looks like I don't even have to go dig into my toolbox, which is pretty cool. And they even give us, yeah, these are some little nuts, special nuts for the Rubigrid system. So I'll show you how to do that later on. I had to watch a little video on it. And these guys also even hooked it up with this really cool bullet casing bottle opener. How freaking cool is that? Pretty sweet. Definitely get some use. And even a little keychain bottle opener. So yeah, pretty nice that they threw that stuff in. So I think before we take this into the truck, we need to get this unscrewed from this base plate, because this top plate we're not going to be using it. It's for the 8.4-inch screen. So we need to get that off, and then that way we can put on this other one that's correct for our 12-inch screen. All right, so inside the truck, first thing we're going to do is go ahead and remove this little top rubber piece. There's nothing holding it on. You just pull it out, and probably save it if you ever plan to put this thing back to stock, but we're not going to be reusing it with the bullet point mounting solution. Next, we got to remove these two screws that are on top of the dash here. There's not a whole lot of torque holding these on, at least not in my case, so get those out. Don't lose them. We are going to be reusing these to put the bracket from the bullet point mounting solution to mount that in the same spot. All right, now we can take our bracket, sit it in place, just line up the two holes, grab the screws we just removed, and we're going to get those put back in nice and tight. But don't go crazy here, because the instructions do say you can strip it out. So get it nice and snug, but again, don't go nuts. Now the instructions tell us one optional thing we can do is actually drill and screw in 3 self-tapping screws if you want to here, just to add some extra stability, but I don't really want to drill into my brand new truck. So we're not going to do that step, at least not now. We're going to try it as it is, and hopefully it's going to be okay. All right, now we're getting ready to install this top plate. Before you do that, you have to make sure that you do install whatever accessories you're going to install. Make sure you have those installed first, because you won't have access to do that once it's screwed back on, right? So you can see how I've got mine. Underneath are these special Rubigrid nuts, which have kind of a square top. You can't see it here in the video, but the square goes into that slot, and that way you can slide it left to right, and then it also holds the nut in place, so you don't have to tighten it from the bottom. You just simply tighten it from the top, and you're good. Also, you're going to make sure that your mounts for the phone are not in the way of that bracket on the dash, because when I first tried this the first time, I was actually hitting like some of the edges of the bracket. That was causing some problems, so I had to loosen it and move it around. All right, top plate is all screwed down, so all 4 bolts, make sure you get those very tight, and then also any bolts that you have for the phone mounts, make sure you, again, get those really tight too. We want to try to minimize the amount of vibration that we're going to have once our phones are connected. Now we can go ahead and install our carbon fiber arms. No tools needed for this. You just loosen up this little mount here, connect it to one end of the arm, and then the other end will go onto the ball mount. Very, very simple, very easy, and then you just kind of tighten it down wherever you want it, and then repeat for the other side. All right, now with that, we're going to now do the same thing again, just for the phone mount part of it. So again, very simple, no tools, just loosen this thing up and then get it all installed. All right, so here it is with both sides all installed. I really like the red arms, looks really cool. And you can also switch this thing, of course, from vertical to horizontal. So, if you want to watch videos or, your passenger watch videos, that kind of stuff, you can do that. It's going to be freaking awesome. So pretty stoked to go on this trip and test these bad boys out. Just to show you, I've got my wife's phone kind of in here right now. She's helped me out because I'm recording with my phone. So you can see, man, it's in there. It's solid. It's fully adjustable. You just move this, you can go up and down, all kinds of adjustability if you turn them out, depending on how you do it. So pretty sweet. And it's freaking on there, dude. It ain't going nowhere. And then boom, pop it off if you need to. So very simple, very nice. All right, so I'm really happy with the installation of this thing. BulletPoint Mounting Solutions. I'll put the link in the description down below. But again, I think that the quality seems really nice. This red carbon fiber I picked is freaking sweet. I'm really stoked about it. But everything is heavy duty aluminum. The powder coat looks really good. I think this is going to last years and years. I think for this long trip that's coming up, I'm super glad I finally got a chance to get this installed. And I don't know what I waited for. This took like all of 15 minutes to install. It's very fast. So yeah, I would definitely, if you're looking for a phone solution, I think this is going to be a really nice one. On my Jeeps, I've had some other, like some of the, cheaper Chinese stuff. And while it does work, it doesn't feel as nice as this, and they would vibrate and come loose and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like this is going to be much, much nicer. So I'm glad I spent a little bit more money. So hopefully this video helps you guys out. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll catch you boys on the next one.